Hello.
Hello, everyone.
Wow. Elle, you're looking festive.
You too. I love your jumper. What are they? The little dogs.
Thank you. Yeah, we've got little dogs all over it.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Yes, I've got some tinsel and I've got a top that says nothing to wear, but it's very red. So I thought I'd wear it for Christmas vibes.
Festive. You're looking like a young Mrs. Claus.
Thank you very much. Very young, hopefully.
Wow, this isn't what we were expecting, was it, for Christmas Day? But hey, yeah, that is what it is. But I tell you what, have you, out of interest, have you watched the Tesco's advert for Christmas this year?
No.
So basically, they got under a little bit of fire actually because they were talking about all the naughty things people did this year and how there's no naughty list this year. Which, I suppose kind of makes sense. But I have a little video which I wanted to show you actually.
Awesome.
Of a little boy being told he was on the naughty list. So just put it linked in quite nicely to the Tesco's advert, really.
Nice.
Swear.
You aren't absolutely. That's why you're on the naughty list.
I will swear, trust me.
Well, that's why you're on the naughty list because you're being naughty right now. So you're gonna be on the naughty list if you keep talking like that.
No, because Father Christmas has not been very nice to me.
Because you're being naughty, so you're on the naughty list.
No, I'm not. I'm on the good list, actually.
You're not because you ain't being good.
I am on the good list. If you keep saying that word again and again and again, I'm not on naughty list.
Father Christmas rang me last night when I was at work and said, "You better tell Jackson to start being a good boy, or he's gonna stay on the naughty list and he won't get no presents for Christmas." That's what he said to me. So you got to start being a good boy.
Then I will do an uppercut to him.
No, you won't do. No, what?
I'm like this. Punch him. Punch his beard off.
You're just silly, man.
Hey, trust me, I'm not on bad list.
You're on the naughty list, mate.
No, I'm not.
Well, then be a good boy.
I love that.
He's so sassy and he's like, I'll do an uppercut to him. And I'm like, whoa, sassy McSass.
I'll punch his beard off.
I love him. Oh, bless him. And his little face when the dad's like, oh, yeah, so he called me at work. He's just like, oh. He's like, oh, bless him.
I know. Do you reckon you're on the good list or the naughty list this year?
Well, I don't know. I'm hoping I'm on the good list, but I don't know. I think everyone deserves to be on the good list, even if they've been naughty this year, because of the year that we've had. What about you? Where do you think you are?
Pretty sure I'm on the good list this year.
Right.
I'm going to hope so anyway.
Yeah, I think
we'll find out.
I've been good. I followed all the rules so far, which for me is like amazing because normally I like breaking the rules. But this year I've been really good. I've followed them all. I've kept my, kept in my lane. Let's say I haven't gone out and partied or whatever. So hopefully Santa will see that and go, right, you can have some presents.
Oh, fantastic. Well, as you know, this Christmas we're doing things a bit different at Pride in Surrey. Normally we would have had a nice Christmas party by now, but it hasn't happened. I'm gutted. But what we are doing is we're putting out loads of content over Christmas. Now, one of the things that we've been up to, which is Lisa and Carol, a very special guest, are reviewing some films. How's your Christmas film knowledge?
It's all right. It's all right. Like, I love a bit of Home Alone. I can probably recite that to you. I'm not crazy about any of the newer Christmas films, but all of the classics I have been made aware of and I know of them. So I'd say 50-50, depending on what you throw at me.
All right, then. Well, what I've done is I've taken some of the reviews, and I'm not taking the whole thing because if you want to watch it, I'm not going to spoil anything. But I want you to try and guess which film they are reviewing, okay? Are you ready for the first one?
Go on.
Seen the bit where Julie Andrews is twanging herself around a hill?
That's literally the very, very beginning of the
That's
film.
as far as I get. That's as far as I get.
Funny story about that.
I have no idea what that one was. Julie Roberts
Oh,
on the hill. No.
really? You can't think of one when Julie Andrews is dancing around a hill?
Oh, no, it's not Sound of Music, is it?
Yeah.
Is it? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I said Julia Roberts. Well, I've just stepped in it. It's Julianne. Yeah, no, I've seen it. Yeah, Sound of Music. That's not a Christmas film, though, is it?
No, I don't think so. I just need an excuse to get a clip of Cal saying Julie Andrews twanging herself around a hill. It made me laugh.
I was not waiting for that review, but no, I like that. Go on, try another one.
Right, this next one is a Christmas film, okay? And it's a relatively new one. Here we go.
And they swap houses, swap everything. And so Kate Winslet jets off to LA, and Cameron Diaz comes to Surrey, apparently Surrey of all places, some little village. And so it's a kind of it's like a very heartwarming story of two women's lives and how they're very, very unhappy, but they find new happiness in the places that they come to.
All
Holiday.
Yeah, that's it.
Yes, that is a film, isn't it? It was. I think some of
I
it
love
was
it.
in Cheer, wasn't it? That church and the cottage and stuff. It was not far from Guildford, I don't think.
I didn't know. I didn't know that until I was looking through it to try and find some bits we could use for the show. I had no idea it was filmed in Surrey.
Yeah, a lot of it is filmed in Surrey. The UK parts are all filmed in Surrey, which is amazing. I think the holiday was filmed in a pub in Sheer, and the pub got so much publicity after that. Like, so many people came down just to go to that pub. I think it did.
Right.
I think it did wonders for the town and the landlord of that pub. I think they were very happy with the footfall after that. And I think there's still people that will come from far and wide to come and sit in that pub. It's cool.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
The power of Hollywood.
I know.
If you enjoyed those very short clips of some reviews, make sure you check out the Lisa and Cal's doing a Christmas film review. It will be up on our YouTube, so the same place you've seen this. We'll be posting a full schedule closer to Christmas. You'll be able to check it out. We've got a few other things coming up. In fact, the next two things that we've got coming up are foodie related. Christmas food. I mean, what's your favourite Christmas food?
Mince pies.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can get vegan ones as well. So I'm down with them a bit more because they've not got the mince in it or anything like that. But they taste like the same thing. They're so nice.
I thought the mince and mince pies were fruit.
Sometimes they have like excrements of meat. Sometimes they do have a little bit in there, but like in the mixture, I believe. I don't know if I can find that out with just
do it, is it?
Huh?
Not stew it, is it? The same stuff that you put in dumplings.
Potentially, I have heard that because the vegan version is something to do with the filling instead of the actual pastry. Because I thought it was the pastry, but somebody told me not long ago actually it's to do with the inside. And I was like, oh, okay, that's a strange one. But I do believe that. Well, I mean, this person's vegan, so I would hope that they would know what they were talking about.
That's the vegan.
But I've tried the vegan ones and they're so nice actually, and they've not got any. They're not as filling because they haven't got the gluten and stuff as well, so they're actually quite good.
I tell you what, this is not Christmas related at all. But did you see that in this December they've sold the first ever commercial lab grown meat?
Yes, I saw that. Don't know what
from a cow. I mean, I'm obviously not vegan or vegetarian, but really questions, that brings up the ethical question, doesn't it? Like,
yeah,
is it vegan if it's grown in a lab?
That's it. It's very strange. I don't know if I would try that. I don't know if I would trust it.
I don't know. When we were chatting about it, we were saying, like, how does the meat know to stop growing? If it's been growing in a lab, it's not like it's an animal where it's like,
it knows
the sad thing happens and now that's dead. But the meat, how does it know? Like, does it keep? I suppose. Actually, I was going to say, does it keep growing? I suppose it gets cooked. Do you imagine you go to the toilet and an entire calf comes out or something?
Yeah, I didn't think of that, but yeah, like you're right. They must have some sort of technology or something to help it stop growing, or else you're pretty screwed if you do start growing a little funny friend in your body.
Oh god, people are probably listening to this thinking, what are those two on about? Not even on the Baileys yet.
I know. Brilliant.
Now, one of the cook-alongs we have is Molly, Yana, Lisa, and Kel are doing a Nutella Christmas tree, along with also some mulled wine as well. Now, if you keep up with our cook-alongs, you'll remember there is also pasta or rice scandal, where we keep asking Yana, is it rice or is it pasta? Well, it's safe to say that history has repeated itself this Christmas. Let's take a look.
So tonight we are going to cook a couple of things, aren't we? We're going to cook a Christmas Nutella tree. I've eaten it but never made it. And we're going to do a couple of drinks. I think you're going to do an alcoholic mulled wine for us.
Yes, we are.
And I'm going to do a non-alcoholic mulled wine.
Because I couldn't speak to say hello because I've been in the jar already.
Have you been in already? Me too. It's allowed. It's Christmas.
Mm.
Go on. Oh, nice.
Okay, well, we also got a replacement. We just got no palm oil, and it's called Jim Jam.
Right, so we're gonna Nutella.
Christmas Nutella tree.
Thing called Jim Jams. Just Nutella.
We've got 7 tons of Nutella.
Oh, but that's a lot of Nutella. That's not even on Nutella. At the end of the day, there's going to be pastry, and there's going to be chocolate.
Well, there you go. Was it Nutella or was it Jim Jams?
I got hungry then. I literally was. I'm not even joking to you. I was looking at Nutella online, thinking I really want a bit of Nutella right now.
Not a fan.
I want to order it like a big tub. I'm not going to lie to you, that made me want to look at Nutella online. I was like, oh, I could order some off of Amazon Prime and it could get to me and I can make this as well. Yeah, that's a good question. What do you think it was?
Well, I think it was a bit of both. I think Yana put it the best. At the end of the day, it's chocolate and pastry.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, I was a bit reluctant. I was like, it's a good way to put it. It keeps you on your toes and it keeps you like thinking, it's a good way to end that. It's a good way to end that.
Absolutely. I mean, if you watch the whole thing, which is coming up very shortly, it is really funny. I think the 4 of them have fantastic chemistry when they're on camera. It's so fun to watch all of their cook-alongs.
Absolutely. I might actually, well, hopefully I'll be able to order, not even going to lie, I might order some of that and join in. I'm not very good cooking, but that did look interesting. It looked quite fun to get involved with. So, doing it.
I think mostly pre-roll pastry and Nutella. I mean, I can't spoil the whole thing, but that seems like what it is there.
So, I love just chocolate in general. I just love it, and it's like sounds like a good idea. Pastry and chocolate as well. I'm absolute fiend for pastries and those sort of treats. Like probably more than sweets. I love a bit of pie and pastry. So that's like for me, that's heaven right there. And I might have a go actually, and I'll send you if I do have a go. I'll send you my outcome. It might not be as as theirs, but something to do in it on Christmas Day and enjoy that.
Oh, definitely. Well, I've also been in the kitchen, would you believe? It's been a while since I've done a live cook-along. And I thought, well, do you know what? It's a special occasion. I'm going to be doing a cake. Now, one thing I learned about myself from watching is that my hands go everywhere. Let's just take a quick look. Now, pay attention to the hands.
Oscar here. We're doing a cook-along, a Christmas special. And we're doing a Christmas cake. Hopefully, I'm going to look a bit like a Christmas wreath. I'm going to put a picture of the finished product here. I've got no idea how it's going to turn out at the time of speaking. Hopefully it will be good, but who knows?
They're everywhere, aren't they? Magic hands. I should be a magician, shouldn't I?
Well, you've got nice hands, Oscar, so it's fine. I like you're very expressive with your hands, very passionate and expressive. It's nice.
Cam model, isn't it?
Well, that's it. I do that as well. I constantly am like.
Candle. This is a glorious candle here on QVC.
Is that one of those nice smelly ones then, or is it just a normal one?
No, we burnt it. Now it's just a normal candle in the middle.
Oh, I love it. I love it. What is it called? Yankee. I literally, every time I go into the supermarket, they've got, in the big supermarkets, they've got Yankee candles. I'm obsessed with those. The Christmas ones, like, again, I might have to pop over to Tesco later, potentially, and get some. So those cherry and chocolate ones.
There was a Yankee shop in Woking. I think one in Guildford as well. I don't know if they're still around now.
No, it's shut down. I went there the other day. Socially distanced, of course, everyone. I went there the other day, of course, and it was shut. I was really sad. But I did check out the Pride shop. I got a keyring as well. I'll see if I can find it. It's like a little Pride keyring. I went in there to check it out to see what was going on. It's so nice in there. It's so cool. I know. All the cards. I love the cards as well. They were really cleverly worded cards in there. So yeah, I was so impressed. I was so proud as well to see how far it's come, and yeah, it was lovely to see. And you really can see it as well when you're walking towards it. You can see it. It's there. It's there. It's strong. It's bold. It's a lot of rainbows. It's a lot of colour. You won't miss it if you go into Woking when we do open safely. Do check it out, because I was very impressed with how it was set up, and the service was brilliant. I got lovely customer service. I got a card as well for my first purchase. It's beautiful.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the shop is now click and collect, I believe. We're open one day. We're also still delivering. I think more than anything else, it's a fantastic way just to be out and proud, isn't it? Doesn't, even if we don't care if you come in and don't buy anything, just it's more about coming in and being yourself.
Yeah, I liked it. I wanted a little keyring for my car keys because I keep losing them. Like, honestly, like I'm constantly late because I have these like black keys and they just get lost all the time. So I was like, and when they're in my handbag as well, I'm just like, I just can't see them for Adam. I'm like, are they there? Are they there? And I'm normally late. So I've got this lovely rainbow thing that just shows them off very nicely. It's a keyring. It looks like it's handmade, actually. It looks like someone's put some time in making that. And it's got Pride in these little boxes. And it's something that will show my keys up in my bag. So when I'm looking, I just go, oh, there it is, instead of sitting there sort of taking everything out, trying to get on the road without being late again.
Oh, that's such a better idea. I have one of those tiles. I don't know if you've seen them. It connects to your phone and you can ring your keys from your phone.
No way.
That's a good idea. Yeah, I mean, I'm constantly losing everything. One of the curses of being me. So, yeah, I had a tile that you put on your key, and all you do is you press on your phone and they ring. It's amazing.
No, I need that, Oscar, because I literally lose everything. Like, my life is just chaos. Like, honestly, you actually can see around my room, it's just stuff everywhere. And when I do actually tidy it, I find it harder to find stuff. I'm like, well, I put it somewhere tidy, you know, keys, you name it, you know, hairbrush, house keys, clothes, you name it, I've lost it. So I feel you on that. I definitely need to get in on that as well, because yeah, I mean, I think I made a joke about that the other day. I lost my keys and my boyfriend was like, well, have you tried calling them? And I was like, oh yeah, but actually I didn't know that existed. There you go.
Yeah, there's also one you can whistle for as well, but I can just imagine them going off all the time.
Yeah, that'd be a bit awkward. That's amazing. You can just call you. Oh wow, that's revolutionary right there. I didn't even know it was a thing.
Exactly, cool, isn't it? Well, today we've given you a sneak peek at some of the content that we've got coming up for Christmas. We've got so much more. We've got some fantastic music, some even more incredible, well, some just as incredible shows. You name it, there is so much coming up. Do be sure to keep an eye on our YouTube and check out our Facebook for some updates as well. This year is definitely going to be completely different for Christmas, and you know, it might be difficult, but just be sure to keep going through it. Don't give in. This time next year, it'll be completely different. It'll be back to normal, no doubt. So stay strong. Look after yourself this year. Elle, thank you so much. It's been a fantastic year to be spending some extra time with you. We've got to know each other so much through all of the different Christmas content we've been doing. It's been fantastic.
Yeah, it's been great. It's been the highlight of my week, to be honest, getting these done and just chatting with you, catching up. And we're all doing it for a great cause. We're all doing it to help people, make people feel connected and included in the community. And I couldn't ask for a better co-host to do this with. So thank you for being so great and running this show amazingly. I'm your sidekick for next year as well. We'll see you all in the new year.
Oh, we're like the LGBT Batman and Robin, aren't we?
You're Batman and I'm Robin.
Sure, that'll be fine. I mean, I get to wear the tight trousers. Actually, no, Robin wears the tighter ones.
Have you seen horses when they run as Batman and Robin? If you haven't, watch that episode. They dress as Batman and Robin, and there's this episode where this woman gets a handbag nicked, and they're running down the street trying to get somewhere, and it looks so good because they're running and the capes are going everywhere. And when you said Batman and Robin, it always just reminds me of Only Fools and Horses when they're running down the street. And obviously back then, like, the camera work and stuff wasn't as brilliant as it is now. And it's just such a good episode. If you've got something to do on Christmas Day, if you want to do that, do watch it because you will not regret that. It's the best episode. It's so good.
Oh, I'll have to check it out.
Good, honestly. It's so weird, you know, and they're just like running, you know, and double chin going. It's great.
Oh, amazing. Oh, have you got a last message before you leave these lovely people?
Merry Christmas, everyone. I hope you're all happy. I hope you're all staying safe. And like Oscar said, next year will be different. Just hang in there. It's that 1 year where things are a little bit different, a little bit not as good as we wanted them to be, but hang in there. You've done great. You've gotten this far. That is your achievement of the year. You've gotten this far into December and you're still going. Keep strong. Reach out to us if you need to, and happy Christmas and New Year. I hope next year is great for you, and we'll keep being here supporting you through this.
Thank you, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye.